Happy OCG Thursday, everybody. We'll be looking at some tournament results from a non-meta tournament in Japan. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, we won in meta. I'm so sorry. I love Goki Sky Strikers as much as the rest of you, but we gotta cut the umbilical cord every once in a while. We gotta go look at some interesting things. So the first deck we're going to be looking at is Gravekeepers. Now, I'm actually super excited for this because I've been wanting to see Gravekeepers do something since their conception in Japan with their latest support. Some of the things that this deck got were actually pretty nutty. Also, having a new fusion monster, 2 Gravekeeper monsters. Like, yeah, this is what I was hoping for, but eventually top. So, see this deck do well in this tournament, it's actually pretty cool. So the new Gravekeeper Esper, it's 2 Gravekeeper monsters, gains attack and defense equal to the original levels of the materials used as fusion summon times 100. While Necro Valley is on the field, this card and the card in your field zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. During your main phase, you have 1 Gravekeepers or 1 Necro Valley card from your deck to your hand, and then during the end phase of, oh yeah, you get this during the end phase. You only use the effect of Esper once per turn. Nothing too spicy, but I mean, hey, super large boss monsters with protection are pretty good. So anyway, 1 Gravekeeper's Chief, you can only control 1 Gravekeeper's Chief. Your graveyard is unaffected by Necro Valley. And when this card distributes something, target 1 Gravekeeper monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Level 5, by the way. Triple Cleric, this card is summoned, you can target 1 level 4 lower Gravekeeper monster in your graveyard. Slash summon in attack position or face down defense mode. And this card effect is unaffected via the effect of Necro Valley. And of course, Triple Commandant, very, very crucial to being able to get Necro Valley up and running. 2 copies of Descendant. This is the card that makes the world go round, honestly, in Gravekeepers. Being able to tribute a Gravekeeper monster, kill something your opponent controls, very good. Honestly, this has been one of the best cards in all of time. 1 Recruiter for searching, and then triple copies of Spiritualist. If Necro Valley is on the field, fusion summon 1 Spellcaster monster from your extra deck. Uses monsters in your hand or field as fusion material. And then, of course, you can only use 1 Gravekeeper Spiritualist per turn. Then we have triple Dark Hole for board wipes. 1 copy of Gravekeeper Stealth for more recursion. 2 copy of the Hidden Tombs. Neither player can swap some monsters while you have Gravekeeper or Necro Valley on the field, and a Gravekeeper monster. Hey, you guys love Floodgates, right? Triple Necro Valley, the Heat de Resistance. We have triple Royal Tribute for this deck. This is actually, honestly, if this card moves to 3, this will be the reason why this deck succeeds. And the fact that like the OCG even has this at 3 right now, like this is pretty nuts. Then 1 Terraforming, and triple of the Throne. Throne gives you the ability to search or get an additional normal summon. This deck is also playing 2 copies of Crush card. I still think this card kind of sucks via the errata, but it's fine. 1 copy of Dark Renewal. And then we have 2 Imperial Tombs, 2 Rite of Spirit, 1 Judgment, 2 Strike, and 1 Emptiness. And then the extra deck we have 1 Greedy, or Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Utopia Package, Castel Decode, Triple Burst, Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus, Police Patrol, of course, the Wee Witch's Apprentice, Underclock, and then triple of the Esper. Now, like I said, for this deck to have its full power in the OCG, honestly, I think it's a really cool concept. I want to see this deck thrive in the TCG. I don't think we're going to get the chance to really see it here as much as I want it to like be successful. Honestly, focusing around the fusion monster is not a bad way to go about this. So, just my 2 cents. It is really cool to see Gravekeepers, like I said, kind of show up, and just kind of take ideas from it and see where people are wanting to go with the deck. So, it's the primary reason why I wanted to focus on that for this. Now, the second deck from this tournament was Krawlers. Now, when Krawlers first initially came out, I looked at the concept and I was a bit questionative of it. Flip effects in the year 2018, not such a big fan of, to be honest with you. The fact that, obviously, flip effects are not a bad thing in the game, but you have to remember when you are going about resolving flip effects, some of them can be a little bit too slow. The cool thing about all the Krawlers, though, is if this card leaves field because of the opponent's card effect, you just special summon 2 more of them with different names. So, I mean, it's almost like they never leave. So, that's one cool thing I guess Krawlers had going for them in the long run, was some sort of recursion. And this build is also taking advantage of the Paleo engine. Something to take note is, I mean, everybody is level 2, essentially. So, you are not at a disadvantage for wanting to include these two engines with each other. This makes sense. Like, you can still produce all of the Link 2s and so forth, exceeds that you need. So anyway, we have 2 Krawler Axon, targeting Swallow Trap card destruction. We have Krawler Gilile, special summon 1 Krawler from your hand or graveyard, and face up or face down. And then we have Receptor. This is the Rhoda of the deck, being able to search is actually key. And then we have Triple Spine. Target one monster on the field, destroy that monster. And this face-up card leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. Especially summon 2 more of these guys. Like, ugh, it's all about the different names. And then, of course, Triple Maxi. I love level 2 synergy, don't you guys? We have 2 copies of Scapegoats, being able to produce said Borreload Dragon or Borreload Sword for essentially free is pretty good. Triple copies of World Legacy Shadow. Once per turn, special summon 1 level 2 or lower insect monster from your hand in face up or face down. And then when a flip monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can send that opponent's monster to the graveyard. Actually, really fucking broken. Then we have triple of the World Legacy Survivor. Excavating 5 is pretty good. Then we have the Trap Monster Crusadia Krawler. We have triple copies of Canadia. Then we have Dynamiscus, and then 2 Olenoides. And then 1 of the Phantom Knights of Lust of Imbalance, another level 2 production over here. Then triple Waboku, triple World Legacy Pawns, and then 2 of the World Legacy Mind Meld. When opponent's monster activates an effect while you control a Krawler monster, the activated monster effect becomes return 1 face monster your opponent controls to the hand. You banish the Scarf from your graveyard and target 1 Link monster on the field, special summon 1 Krawler monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard to your zone that monster points to in face down defense mode. Interesting. And then we have, for the extra deck, we have 1 Synapthius, 2 Quilak, 1 Nuagros. We have 1 Security Dragon, 1 Police Patrol, 1 Ningresu, 1 Mrs. Radiant, 1 Link Spider, 1 Unicorn, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Borreload, and then we have Cursed Javelin, Obabinia, and Anomalocalus. It's kind of really cool starting to see like just how much synergy these decks have with Police Patrol. I think they love this card. And then last but not least, Artifact Harpies. So this event had a lot of really weird things going for it. I know a lot of people love Harpies. So to see this deck kind of do something at this style event, I think it's awesome. They do get advantage, or they do get to take advantage of Trap Trick. Banish 1 normal trap card from your deck except for Trap Trick, and if you do set 1 card with the same name directly from your deck, it can be activated this turn. For the rest of this turn after this effect resolves, you can only activate 1 trap card. Hello, 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 hello. You get... This card actually grants you so much crazy shit that you can do. It's actually kind of nuts. And honestly, like, access to shit like Featherstorm and Sanctum, yeah, or even Back to the Front, really fucking good. So, you don't get access to this. The extra deck, or onto the main deck, we have 2 Moral Attack, 2 Scythe, 1 Cyber Harpy Lady, 1 Dark Spear, and then we have 1 Birdman, triple Channeler, 1 Harpy Dancer, triple Harpy Harpist, 1 Harpy Lady 1, and 1 Harpy Queen with 1 Harpy Sped Dragon. Honestly, these ratios seem pretty fine for what you're trying to do with this deck. Spells, we have triple Artifact Ignition, 1 Elegant Egotist, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Harpy's Hunting Ground, triple Hysteric Sign, triple Artifact Sanctum, along with triple Back to the Front, triple Featherstorm, 2 Hysteric Party, and triple Trap Trick. Remember, control Winged Wing Beast, Beast type monster until the end of this turn. Negate the effects of all monsters your opponent activates, and if you control a Harpy monster, you can activate this card from your hand. And this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect, and add 1 Harpy's Feather Duster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Yep, I really wish we had this, but too much synergy. The extra deck, pretty basic down here. We have 1 Great Fly, 1 Firefighting Drama Droll, 1 Needle Fiber, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Borreload, Volcasaurus, 2 Crooked Crook, 1 Big Eye, 1 Dracosac, 1 Thundercharger, 1 Pleiades, 1 Castel, 1 White Aura Biphomat, and then of course 1 Wonder Magician. Wrapping up this week's OCG. Like I said, this was more of a casual tournament. I think these decks kind of whet the appetite a little bit, kind of give you a little bit more of a casual aspect on the game, giving you the chance to, hey, I want to test that, you know, get your feet a little bit wet. See what kind of crazy cool concepts exist out there outside of your standardized meta. And, well, that's all I have for this video, guys. Remember, tomorrow is Market Watch, the best goddamn day of the week. And I will see you guys on the flip side, actually. Peace on. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.